Hello everyone, and welcome to week 7 of the VDL. We're taking on Mr. Rainy and his team, the Moco Ho-Oh. A very big game this week. If we win, depending on results elsewhere, we could guarantee playoffs going into week 8. Otherwise, if we do lose, it becomes very difficult to make playoffs, and it makes week 8 a must-win game. So yeah, ideally we'd hope to win just this week and put ourselves in a better position. But yeah, anyway, let's just get right into the team. First off, we have Hermes a Cyclozar running the Assault Vest this week. We have a lot of HP, a lot of Assault Vest, a lot of Spadef, no, not a lot of Assault Vest, what we're talking about. Yeah, his team is not the fastest. His speed tells, I think his max highest speed is Rotom at 86, Rotom Heat. So yeah, we could afford to not run as much speed and be very bulky with Cyclozar. Our whole plan is that he doesn't have access to Toxic Spike, so I didn't really think I needed heavy duty boots. But the idea is that this is our Rotom swap in because, as you're going to see later, getting rid of Rotom Heat is vital to our plan of winning this battle. So we have Rapid Spin to get rid of hazards. Power Up is here for Wishcash or Milotic to do big damage to them both. We'd also do big damage to something like Lycanroc pre-Terra. Knockoff is to get rid of items because this thing's entire job is to just come in on Rotom, click knockoffs, remove items, U-turn about, use Regenerator to heal itself up, and just be a general nuisance to the opponent's team. Next up, we have Empoleon running Leftovers. This is a more physically bulky Empoleon, but it's got bulk on both sides. And this thing's entire job is, once again, just like Cyclozar, knock off, get rid of items, and flip turn around. Roost is there for recovery, alongside us lefties. We have Stealthrox. This most likely will be our lead because Stealthrox is so vital in helping get rid of Rotom, and also they just generally do a lot of chip damage to his team. Competitive is here because his only hazard removal is Lurantis, so ideally we want to swap this in on Lurantis. If he defogs, we get a competitive boost, potentially scare him out, and yeah, that's the entire point of this Empoleon. Empoleon's ability is just to bluff that we're special and we want to hit him hard. Next up, we have Dusclops, which is very bulky on both sides. We're running Terra Steel for Berserker because with the Steel, we either no longer weak to its Ghost Terror, Shadow Claws, and we resist its Steely Spirit, Iron Heads. We have Nightshade just to do damage. Will-O-Wisp could burn a lot of the physical attackers on his team. Haze is to prevent setup, and Pain Split is to get a lot of HP back just because he has quite a few high HP mons. Next up, this is our sweeper, or our breaker, essentially our breaker for this week. Potentially a win condition. We have Throat Spray Galvantula. Again, he's highest is 86, so we are modest max special attack on this, and essentially Bug Buzz is there to activate our Throat Spray, and after that we can hit things really hard with Thunders. Compoundized Thunders. Energy Ball is there in case he does bring Wishcash. We can Energy Ball through it. Or he tends to run Rinneberry a lot, so I might just click Bug Buzz twice. At +1, I think if he's not too Spadeffy, we should be able to just kill it. Sticky Webs is here, just once again, he has bad removal, and Sticky Webs can make sure that there's no surprise Scarfs that will hinder us. Next up, we have Gardevoir running Choice Specs. This is definitely one of our breakers. He has really bad swap-ins to just Choice Specs Moonblasts. We have Traces to copy certain abilities. Psyshock is there just as our Psychic move in case we see any physical walls come in, special walls come in. Shadow Ball is here for Mesprit, and Focus Blast is here for Berserker. Pre-Terra. Next, and finally, we have Vileplume. We have Max Fizz-Def Vileplume running Black Sludge. We have Sludge Wave as our only attacking move. Strength Sap to heal and also weaken physical attackers. Toxic is here just because the only immunities are Berserker and Alola Muck. And Leech Seed is here to poison things. Not to poison things, to chip things down like Muck or Berserker they want to swap in. If we can deal with Berserker really easily with just Strength Sap plus Leech Seed. And essentially, the entire point of this team is we have Vileplume, Dusclops, and Empoleon on Cyclozar that just want to chip things down into range. Ideally that Rotom, because after Rotom dies, Galvantula, if it gets the Throat Spray up, just starts doing so much damage. Gardevoir is there to just hurt things in the middle of the game as well. So yeah, that's the team for week 7, and I'll see you lot in the battle. Hello everyone, and welcome to week 7 of the VDL. We're taking on Mr. Rein in a very massive game. Yeah, this could really determine whether we can make playoffs or not if we win or lose. I don't think we'll be completely out if we lose, but it'll be very, very tough to come back. So we see Enam, which I expected. Mark is here. Mess Spirit is here. No Lorantis to remove hazards is crazy. But we are going to see the Mess Spirit instead. We are going to see Rotom. Milotic is here instead of Wishcash. Okay. And Berserker is here over Lycanroc. We should just be leading Empoleon because we want Rocks up. Rocks look really good here. The only resistance Berserker and I could tear it out of its weakness. What's his best lead? He doesn't have the greatest leads. It's like a Mark. Lola. I think it has to be a special wall. Knockoff's not doing too much. He's like Drain Punch. Max attack. Adamant. That still doesn't kill. So yeah, I think we're going to lead Empoleon here. Try and get our rocks up early. If we can get them up, they cannot be removed, which is very, very good. Let me double check on recording and streaming, sorry. Yep, let's get right into it. So, the lead from Rainy is Thor, the Berserker. Okay. Now, if this is max attack adamant, knockoff's doing 30%. How much is a close? I'm pretty sure this thing learns close combat, right? Close combat wouldn't kill unless he's banded. And we should be faster than this. We have a little bit of speed just to creep anything big. Oh. Berserker does have close combat, yes. Okay. We're just going to get our rocks up here. We are faster. Okay, so no Scarf. Not too much speed investment either. I think this is base 50. Yeah. And we're going to see close combat. Is he banded? He is banded. Unless that's a crit. This is a banded Berserker. So we lose a Mon early, but we do get up rocks, which are very vital. He's Life Orbed. Okay, he's just Life Orbed. Life Orb plus close combat. And that has to be Tough Claws. So Life Orb into Cyclozar, we would die. Dusclops, Iron Head would hurt. Into Vileplume, we take around half from it. If he's adamant, which isn't necessarily adamant. We know he's not faster. He's at -1 speed def. If he's max HP, Focus Blast would kill. Blast would do a lot. We're just gonna go Vileplume. And I think we're just gonna click. I think we're gonna click Strength Sap. Yeah. Or do we just click Leech Seed? Yeah, we can click Leech Seed first. He's gonna stay in, and we are gonna get a Leech Seed off. We do want to see how much he does to us here. It's U-turn. Okay, so Hidden Shield's Life Up again. There is U-turn on this as well. U-turn. He hasn't shown us Terra either. I assume he has Shadow Claw. It's into Mess Spirit. Okay. And he is going to take rocks. We went down to 234, which means he took 120 from the Berserker. U-turn. Life Orb. Oh, not Light Clay. Life Orb. To my Vileplume. 120. So yeah, he's adamant. We're going to have a look at Scarf. He's probably U-turning on us if I had to guess. I do want to see items, so I'm going to go Hades here. And it's Citrus Berry, okay. And he's going to get up his own rocks, okay. That's fine by me. You use max special attack, he does 22% here. I just clicked a wisp by accident, but that's fine. 12 damage from U-turn. That looks like no attack Mess Spirits. That's fine. We're going to get Will-O-Wisp on something here. Ideally, we want Muck to come in. So no, Citrus Berry from Mess Spirit. We do see Muck. Can we get a big poison here? Pointed Stones do it again. We are going to hit a Willow. Beautiful. Burned. How much is a Foul Plume taking from this if it's burned? We take absolutely nothing from a knockoff if he's not offensive. We just don't want to get poisoned on much. We're getting burned on this is really big. We're going to take rocks, which is a little bit annoying. I'm going to see knockoff. 212 to 158. So we took 12 plus 42, which is 54. Which means he does have a little bit more attack investment than expected. We're just going to Strength Sap here. What's his swap in? It could be Rotom. We're just going to get some health back on this because we need it. I believe he's taking 24% on his Muck now from rocks plus 2 burn turns. We don't look like we're in the greatest position. I mean, losing Empoleon early was big. But we do know the Berserker is offensive now. We burned the Muck. He's going to withdraw the Muck. And he has no way to get rid of these rocks, which is really big. We see Rotom. Is this Boots? This is a big one. We're going to see no Boots. Beautiful. No Boots is huge. How much do we get from Strength Sap? A good little chunk. I mean, we're just going to go Cyclizar. The fact he's not Boots means he could be Scarfed. Overheat's doing 22% if he's max special attack. We're going to take a little bit of rocks here. And he is going to overheat. 301 to 202. So he did 99 damage with an overheat. So is he Modest? That is a roll from Modest. Okay. He could be Scarfed, in which case he's definitely swapping. I'm just going to Rapid Spin. Get rid of these rocks, which are an annoyance. He's going to stay in. Okay. He's just going to Volt Switch now. So he is not Scarfed. If he's in no investment, we would have done about 24.8, which I don't think we did. So there is some defense in this, for sure. But he is max special attack Modest. Back into Berserker. Which I think we just want to U-turn on. We are going to get the U-turn off. I think he wants to click CC here. Demeter, we have a little bit of speed in, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a little bit of speed. So if he's not got a little bit of speed in him, he will be outsped here. Arne's not doing too much. If he U-turns, that's a good play as well. It's Gyro Ball. Okay. And we get a Paralyze on this Berserker, which is really, really nice. Do we Leech Seed him? I don't think so. I think we have to Strength Sap on the off chance he now clicks Iron Head. I mean, if he goes Rotom again, that's getting chipped down. It's Lamia. This has to be the, yeah, it is the Milo. Is this Flame Orb? It did take rocks. Oh, we do get a lot back, and he is Flame Orb. Okay. Sludge Wave does absolutely nothing. If he's Ice Beam... Ice Beam does no special attack investment. Ice Beam does 40% to us. We could Leech Seed him here. So we're doing not a lot back. If he's max HP, we do like 20% with a Sludge Wave. We could go Galvantula here, maybe. Although that's a lot of damage that I really don't want to take. Gardevoir could come in. Start hurting this. Like, what's his swap into a Moonblast in that scenario? It's not great. If he does burn us with Skull, that would actually activate our Marvel Scale, which we're going to steal from him. He could just Ice Beam here as well. We're going to steal Marvel Scale. He Flip turns. Does 18. I mean, that just makes this thing have to take more rocks. What's his swap into me? Is it Berserker? 18. Is that like 0 EV attack? That isn't 0 minus attack. Flip turns is less. I'm confused. What? Is he Boots on the Enamorus? He does go Berserker. We know for a fact. He's at like exactly 50%. Yeah, like 50 on the dot. We haven't locked into a move. He's definitely not outspeeding us after being paralyzed, and we're max speed timid. According to this, Shadow Ball would kill max HP, max, ooh. He has to be, I think we assumed he was Adamant Life Orb. Do I risk it and just Shadow Ball? Shadow Ball looks kind of free into his team. It says it should kill. I'm clicking the button. He could be Fake Out. It is Fake Out. Shows a lot to me. And we are going to flinch. We're going to Shadow Ball. We definitely kill now that he's dropped his HP. He's going to withdraw, so we're going to deal damage to. It's Muck. Good swap. So that took like 15%. Yeah, that looks like a very Spadeffi Muck. I'm gonna go back into Vileplume. Just a Poison Jab. 329 to 277, so that's what? 23 plus 29, which is 52, I believe. There is definitely attack investment in this. Do we throw off a Leech Seed here? I think we're going to throw off a Leech Seed because he can't do much damage to us. And we have already our Black Sludge knocked off. He's going to draw into what? Rotom, once again. We're going to get some healing off this. And he's definitely going to Volt Switch. But we just go Hermes nonetheless. He could click like Thunder Wave or Will-O-Wisp pair, which would be annoying. But it wouldn't be the end of the world. Rotom is low. That's good to know. Rotom is low. Volt Switch. I think Rotom might die to another round of rocks now. Which is lovely. Things are getting lower and lower, which is really, really good for us. He has not clicked Enamorous yet, which makes me feel like it's a sweeper. If it's not Boots, then it's going to be taking 25%. And we do have Haze on our Dusclops. It's Milo again, who's going to take another round of rocks. We are like super defensive. We just do no damage. Power Whip does like 28%. U-turn should do 10% of this if it's max HP, max defense. So we're just gonna see what he wants to do. He could just use. I mean, we're just gonna get healing from this, so we don't really mind. He could just flip turn again. I wouldn't mind too badly. We are just gonna go Gardevoir again. Only have seen flip turn. He's just gonna flip turn again. Yep. I mean, things are getting in range of Galvantula, and that's what I enjoy. That's what I enjoy. Is we want Galvantula to do well in this endgame. Like, even if he's scarfed on an Enam, he won't outspeed. So I definitely think this is some sort of setup Enamorous here. The sooner we chip it down, the better. I mean, if he goes Berserker, it's Muck. This definitely could be Shadow Sneak. Kind of makes me wish I had Vacuum Wave now. I'm just going to go Vileplume. I'm not going to risk taking damage. Or getting poisoned. Shadow Sneak would do a lot, I feel like. He showed me knockoff Poison Jab, and I do think he will have Shadow Sneak in that last light. He does double! Okay, into what? Into Mesprit. Okay, this is a good play from him. Mesprit. If this is Specs, we will learn it. We're just going to pull up Scarf. Psychic does a lot if he's Shadow Ball. I mean, this is a speed tie if he's not Scarfed. It would do 48.9, which would kill us. There's no reason to go Galvantula. I think Dusclops is just our answer. We could also go Cyclizar, scouting for the Ghost move. I kind of like that play. I'm going to go Cyclizar here. Because if he's max special attack, Psychic does 30% to us. And we're max HP right now on Cyclizar because of Regenerate, alright? Yep. We're going to see Thunder Wave. Okay, so no Scarf, which is lovely. Oh wait, we saw earlier that he was Rocks. What am I talking about? Is it time? I think everything's in range that it needs to be. We're going to U-turn, and we're going to go Galvantula, and we're going to start breaking. He's going to U-turn me, which is fine. So U-turn, Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave. He goes Rotom, chooses to die. So Rotom is dead to rocks. And he's going to see I U-turned. There is... What is his... There's no choice Scarfer, I don't think. Berserker's not Scarfed. Mesperit's not Scarfed. Makalola's not Scarfed. Milotic... we're like super AV, so I just don't mind U-turning on this. But let's have a look at Galvantula into a physically defensive Milotic. Bug Buzz does 27% if he's max HP. How much would Cyclizar hit him for? 12%? It'd be very close. Very, very close. I think I am just gonna U-turn out again. And we're gonna see Recover. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. How much is Thunder's doing? Not Empoleon. You were very dead. Thunders are hurting. We could go God of War first. And just click Moonblast. Because there's not really a swap into it. I don't mind that at all. Just chip this down. So he's what? Flip turn. How much does Moonblast do into defensive? If he's defensive, then he's not outspeeding us with Mesprit. Moonblast does nearly half to this. Utility Mesprit is taking a huge chunk from rocks. I'm just going to Moonblast him. That is not too defensive. And we're going to put that in range of Galvantula, Bug Buzz, which is really nice. If he goes Berserker here, do I just click Moonblast? It is Berserker. We would kill this. Bug Buzz would also kill it. So I'm just going to Moonblast here. He's going to pop his Terra Ghost. Good play. So Ghost is popped, which is not really a big thing for me. Because Bug Buzz is resisted either way. There's no way he's Scarf on the Enam, right? He just didn't even click his fake out. Good play. We're gonna... I mean, I said good play, that was rude. I meant to say that he went for the prediction, which was a understandable play. OU Carmine, Thunder, if he's max HP, does way too little. He has to be Sneak here, right? He's got Knockoff, Poison Jab, and a unknown last move. We're just going to Moonblast. He is Sneak, okay. Oh, he doesn't even kill us with Sneak. Does he have Poison Touch? No, God of War's just going to get another kill. Okay. So, Rotom, Muck, and Berserker are all dead. Milo, Enam, and Mesprit are in trouble. Especially if that Enam's not Boots. That Milotic is definitely in range. It's Mesprit here. Is he max speed though? Moonblast is 59.3 to 70 to max HP. Mesprit. Do we just go Dusclops? I don't think there's a reason to. I think we Moonblast here. We can see if he speed ties us. Nope. We're going to Moonblast. And we're just going to kill. He's not even max HP. It doesn't look like... Wow, God of War's putting in work. Wait, what? I was setting up for the Galvantula slew. I didn't expect to just pick up 3 KOs. I don't know if that's a roll or not. Enam. Here it is. Are you Boots? No Boots. Beautiful. If it is Calm Mind, Moonblast does 64% to max HP. There's actually a roll in which I kill. I'm just going to Moonblast there. Like... He does hang on, and he is Citrus Berry, looks like, I think. Or is he Arguave? He is Citrus, okay. And he is going to Moonblast us back and get the KO. Do we just go Galvan and hit the move? How much did he take? He took what? He took a lot from that. I mean, he took 25% from rocks, and then he went down to 30%. So that's what, 45% that we dealt to him, I think, with God of War's Boom Blast, which probably means that he is very Spadefy. I don't think there's unless he hits a Mystical Fire. I think we're gonna Thunder here. Hopefully, we do hit. Okay, I was worried there for a second. We're gonna kill this. And I think we might have the game, because his last one is what? The Milo, right? That's not living an energy ball from where it's at. Yeah, we can just safely click energy ball. We don't even need to risk it. And this is going to be a 4-0. Yeah, lovely. Good game to Rein. GG's. Lifeforce Berserker. When he killed my Empoleon turn 1, I did think things could get rough here, but I was like, I'm not going to panic this time like I've done in a lot of matches, and I think that went a lot better with not panicking. Because Empoleon wasn't too big a piece in the long picture, and getting up rocks was just so valuable there. No, we were just chipping him down without Lurantis around. But yeah, big GG's to Rein. It's unfortunate for him. Obviously, I don't think he can make playoffs anymore, so it is a bit saddening to obviously be putting someone out of playoffs, but at the same time, it puts us in a really, really good position. If results go our way elsewhere, we could have just guaranteed our playoff position, which is really, really good. We go to 4-3, obviously. So yeah, GG's to Rein, really good team. I think my team had a really good matchup with him, and I think I worked way harder for this than I have any other match. So yeah, GG's to him, and I'll see you lot next week, and I'll let you lot know in the team builder, presumably, if we've already qualified for playoffs. But even so, we still want to beat Tog, get a higher position in the ranking, nonetheless. So, good game to him, and I'll see you lot all next week for week 8.